The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. This is a quote from Eleanor Roosevelt. Hi, my name is Nicole, and I will be talking about what I value most about my professional field as a cosmetologist. I've been doing hair on and off for a few years, and imagine someone telling you that your career or your passion isn't real, that this is something that you only do on the side or just solely as a hobby. That is something that I have been told numerous of times. I didn't let that bother me. I still decided to enroll and not tell anyone that I was going to put myself through cosmetology school. And it's something that I never regretted. It's something that I always wanted to do for myself. I thought it would be really easy. I thought that I would just be doing hair, doing some makeup, I will be done. It's 1,600 hours, which is about a year and a half of work. Within those 1,600 hours, I learned so much more about myself as a person. And again, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I learned more about myself than I did hair during those times. What I mean is that I learned a sense of community and I learned to be a better communicator and a better listener through it all. Who would have thought that when you enrolled in cosmetology that you'll be learning how to be a listener? I didn't know that myself. It was something that caught me off guard. And at the end, I learned to appreciate it because it did make me a better person at the end. These two photos right here, it's by one of my favorite illustrators. And within her illustration, it shows a community of women and men of all different types of backgrounds, ethnicities, different sexualities. It's a really beautiful photo and illustration that I love. And getting back to me being a cosmetologist, of the sense of community that it brings. You may be going in there to just get your hair done, but also you're learning about a person. I love to tell this story about this woman who used to come in. She used to go to her school and to her salon about twice a week to get her hair done. And I never understood why. I was just confused. And one day she sat in my chair. She began just instantly talking to me about her life, and I was completely caught off guard about it. And again, not the best listener at the time. It just, what she was saying to me went through one ear, out the other, which I didn't realize until after the fact. And when she was talking to me, I decided to turn down my dryer. Just picture me. I'm blow drying someone's hair. And if you've ever gotten your hair done or if you've ever heard the sound of a dryer, it's really hard to listen to someone or to hear someone through your dryer. It's hard. It's not fun. So I turned down my dryer and I started listening to her and just talking to her. And after her service, she was so happy, not about the service, but not only about the service, but also about that I was listening to her. And during her conversation, she told me that, again, this is during COVID. She lived in a retirement home. And when she got back to that house, she was locked pretty much in her room just because of the COVID regulations going on in that community center. And that was her opportunity to talk to people. Other than that, she'll be confined into her room just due to those COVID regulations at the retirement home. And during that, I was shocked that that was her time to talk to someone. And it made me realize how important it was to be also that listener for her. Going back to my topic, I also have two pictures of my work that I've done, and I'm very proud of that. Again, this is something that I love as my career. It's something that I'm passionate about. And to the person that told me that it was only a hobby, I have a better sense of it not just being a hobby. This is something that I'm passionate about. I have a this sense of community that I bring within my work and a sense of happiness, not just by doing hair, but that community of talking to someone. So within finding myself doing hair, I learned that I'm also a really good communicator for someone, and that I was able to work on that because I didn't realize how important it was during my journey through cosmetology school. So without this, I would have never learned this. And I'm really happy that I had the opportunity to do what I love and also learn something new. Thank you.